Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and undead people of all ages, or living undead, I don't know. Welcome to another exciting edition of, yes, it's that time again for Zombie Beach. Perfect! Oh my god, this is a celebration day. That was one of the better zombie noises I've ever heard you make. That didn't sound like Chewbacca or Gomer Pyle from the intro show.
Gomer Pyle.
But
Zombie Pyle.
Ooh. I think I saw that on The Walking Dead. And of course, my good friend and narrator for this evening's podcast is Jerry Davis, and I am your humble and sometimes lovable co-host, Dan Ledbetter. Yeah, so there you go.
Narrator?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. Ever have those weekends where you really didn't do anything, but by the end of the weekend you're absolutely destroyed and tired?
Oh, you're really tired too, huh?
I am. I don't even know why. It's like honestly, I look back over the weekend and I go, well, I must have done something really amazing to be this tired, and I just either I can't remember what I did or I didn't do a damn thing. So I don't know.
It's a creeping lethargy.
It is coming this summer.
or
from Tim Burton.
Yeah, or a creepy lethargy.
Yes. So how you doing, man? What's going on?
No, I've been doing a lot of writing. I'm really going full blast. Hello,
full blast.
Zombie. I'm on a novel.
Excellent.
So,
can you share any of the details, or would you rather not?
Not yet.
Okay, all right. It doesn't have to do with me, though. It's not an autobiography.
No.
Okay. The Dan Ledbetter story, the unauthorized version.
God, I think I did write something with you in it, didn't I?
What?
Did I?
Did you?
I don't know, because I've written an autobiography.
Oh, well.
But, whatever.
Expect a letter from my lawyer.
I'll let you read it before I publish it.
Oh, all right. I'll go with that then.
You could red line it.
Or red rum it.
Red rum. So, anyway.
Well, right off the bat, let's thank our sponsor, Super Focus.
Yes, let's do that.
Without them, I think one of the things I have noticed about wearing Super Focus, and I'm not just saying this because we have to do a shout out to them, at the end of the day, my eyes are not as tired as they were when I was not wearing glasses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like no kidding. Like by the end of the day, my eyes would be so exhausted. All I want to do is go lay on the couch and, close my eyes and not look at anything. And I've noticed ever since I've been wearing the Super Focus glasses while I work, since I do all my work on computer, I've noticed that it's my eye fatigue has almost completely left.
I think I've experienced pretty much the same thing. It's made working a lot easier. I'll tell you that.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'd still like to get paychecks for free, but if I can't do that, at least it makes what I have to do much more tolerable.
It just the main reason I wanted these was so that I would have something that would make it easier for me to see my computer monitor, which I stare at all day long,
right?
Without having to put it right up into my face, and these really do that.
Oh,
well, I mean, because obviously you could focus at any distance. So, thank you, Super Focus. Thank you.
Love you.
Yes,
and we look forward to a long and prosperous working relationship. I didn't know what to say. All right, enough of that.
You are tired.
I know, I really am. It's like I get a great joke and then it just stops. I don't know.
Here it comes and then it falls over backwards.
Yeah. I was going to say much like my sex life, but I didn't want to even go there. Hey, very sad news today.
Oh, no.
I just, happy and sad news, so it's kind of a bittersweet thing.
Okay.
Which do you want to hear, the bad news or the happy news?
Bad news first.
Bad news first. We lost another friend and celebrity today.
Uh-oh.
We lost George Lindsay, who used to play Goober on the Andy Griffith Show. Remember Goober? He used to run the gas station.
Yeah.
Wore the kind of jughead looking hat. And yeah, he passed away today. He was 84 years old.
He was fictitiously related to Gomer, wasn't he?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And they also, he did have a stint on Hee Haw as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was one of the gloom, despair, and agony on me guys. But,
I loved that.
I know. That was like, in all honesty, that was probably my favorite part of that, other than Junior Sample and BR549. So, yeah, we lost him today. That was very sad.
That is sad.
There you go.
Now he could be a zombie.
Yes. Now, the good news is I just got word today that as of today, as a matter of fact, they just started filming the next season of The Walking Dead.
Oh, cool.
So how exciting is that, my friend?
If I had more energy, I'd be a lot more excited.
Oh. Hey, coming events coming up that I think you need to know about, which I may have to try to coerce my way into.
Zombie news.
Well, it is zombie news for sure. It is the Fangoria Weekend of Horrors coming up May 14th and 15th.
Oh, cool.
So I've been to this before. It's in Los Angeles at the Marriott Hotel by the Los Angeles Airport, or LAX, as is sometimes known by the locals. All sorts of cool people going to be there. John Carpenter's going to be there. Tippi Hedren, of all people. She's got to be like 90 years old. Remember she was in The Birds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ernest Borgnine is going to be there. Lance Henriksen, you remember him?
I didn't even know Ernest Borgnine was still alive.
I know. I thought he was dead too. But he is not. Well, if he is dead, he's going to be there.
They're propping his body up.
I know. It could get ugly. Tom Savini going to be there. I'm very excited about Tom. And a couple other people that you might know. Heather Langenkamp, who played Nancy in the original Nightmare Before Elm Street, is going to be there. She has an upcoming film called ironically, I Am Nancy. Apparently,
is she playing herself, or is that the character's name?
Well, her Heather Langenkamp played Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street, so I'm assuming it's a autobiography or something crazy. Nancy Loomis, who was in Halloween, is going to be there. He's getting his zombie on right now. This will be kind of cool. Ty Mitchell, you probably would say, who the hell is Ty Mitchell? He played the little kid in John Carpenter's The Fog.
Oh.
You remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to be there. And last but not least, well, actually, that would be last and least. So, no, I'm sorry. There is more. There is more people.
There is more least.
There's a ton more least people going to be there. Oh, Sybil Danning's going to be there.
She's more than least.
Oh, yeah, good Lord. I had the biggest... I think she caused me to go through puberty when I saw The Howling the first time. And she took off her top. I honestly believe that.
That was a good movie.
You know what? As campy as it was and as wacky as it was, honestly, it totally worked for me.
I thought... for the time... I thought that was a really... It wasn't even really that campy.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, when we were first... Well, actually, I don't even remember most... the only thing I do remember is when she pulled her top open. At the very end of the movie, there's this... You could tell that they just wanted to throw in some of the outtakes or something or do something crazy. So they did all these outtakes of, like, different cuts of the film, and they would do, like, a guy turning into a werewolf, then they'd cut back and Sybil Danning rips open her top. Then they'd cut to a guy going all bug-eyed, like boing, kind of thing. So I don't know. Maybe it was more campy than I remember.
I don't remember that part. That's funny.
Yeah, that was the one thing that stuck out in my mind because I was watching the movie and I thought, okay, that was all right. I mean, it was kind of campy and B movie, and then they started rolling the end credits, and I'm going, what the hell are they doing? I'm going, this is ridiculous. It's like every fourth frame was Sybil Danning tearing her top open. And I mean, now that could be dangerous because I don't know how old she is, but you might break a toe or something when those things happen. But
I just remember from the Howling that for the time they had some pretty groundbreaking effects for the transformation series or the transformation sequences.
Yep.
And I think it was way before CGI, but it was a lot of stretching. What is it they use? The word fiberglass is the wrong word.
No, not fiberglass. Latex?
Latex.
Latex.
It.
Yeah, it's
lots
like
of stretching latex masks.
Oh my God.
Fiberglass.
That is killing me. That is too. Oh wow! And they're doing a performance from Reanimator the musical.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Dude, it's on its second run in Los Angeles, and it has been getting rave reviews. Believe it or not,
Reanimator the musical.
I know. That's what I said when I first saw it, and I'm going, you know what? I should just not say anything and just see what happens. And the reviews have been amazing, and they're back for another one. They're back for another.
Is it like Little Shop of Horrors? Maybe. Where the music is like really campy and funny, or
well, it wasn't a musical to begin with.
Well, I mean, neither was Little Shop of Horrors.
Well, yeah, it was.
No, the original movie wasn't. It was a B movie.
The original Little Shop of Horrors. It was always a musical, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Let me do a quick Google search.
Okay.
Little Shop, because that was the whole thing. It was a Stuart Gordon film, if I'm not if I'm remembering incorrectly.
Well, you probably know more than I do, but I could swear it wasn't.
Little Shop of Horrors, yeah, 1960. Is it a musical? It doesn't say it's a musical. I'm trying to see.
So it's a Roger Corman. He didn't do musicals.
Seriously? So it was not?
And Jack Nicholson was in it.
All right, hold on.
It was a black comedy.
Yeah, I thought for sure it was a...
The budget was $27,000.
Oh, good Lord. What'd they do, just find a giant Venus flytrap as Audrey?
It says here the only song in it was Auld Lang Syne.
Really? Oh, you could be right then, my friend. So maybe they...
Okay, here's a user review. Forget the musical remake made in the 1980s. It couldn't hold a candle to the original.
All right. Well, there you go. Then I stand corrected. I would have thought it was a musical from the very get-go, but apparently not.
Well, I'm going to have to watch it now just to make sure.
I know. We'll have to go back.
Listeners, can you clue us in which one of us is right?
Yeah, who knows? We're so tired. Like, it could be a whole different for all I know. Oh, let me take a break. Here's that lady coming. So
okay.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. What, sweetie?
I've seen the original Little Shop of Horrors.
And it's not a musical, is it? Mm-mm. I don't think so.
All right, I have returned. I can't wait to come back and listen to what you were saying while I was gone.
Nothing. Oh, but Jesse said that the original was not a musical.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have it confirmed. Oh, and just as a final thing about the Weekend of Horrors coming out, they are doing a zombie walk.
Zombie walk. Or would that be a zombie stagger?
Yes, and that would be on the first day, I'm assuming, at 10 a.m. So all sorts of great things coming up at the Fangoria Weekend of Horrors. We'll put the link on our Facebook page so you can go hang out. I'll be there, or I'll try to be there. I'll just stand outside, wait for someone to scalp tickets for me, or and then see what happens. But it'd be fun. I'd love to get a hold of John Carpenter and talk to him and see what he thinks about all the remakes of his movies that he did, especially The Thing. I'd love to hear him bash The Thing.
Yeah, Jesse's got that on our Netflix list. We're going to watch it probably in the middle of the week.
Oh, the new one. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to have a discussion.
Well, I know you were.
Regards to that.
Yeah, but we'll see.
So I was sorely disappointed.
Yes.
So anyway, there you go. So Weekend of Horrors coming up. That's as far as that goes. I have not really been keeping up on my horror film watching. I know you have a list of horror films that you're going to see. So,
but we haven't seen them yet.
No. Now, what films are on your list?
Oh, all right. Well, let me.
Does she have them? Can she be a guest speaker and tell us what's on the list of?
No, I'll just bring up my Netflix.
All right. Because I would love to. I would if and when you do watch them, I would love to know. So I could,
okay. Well, this will work because I'll just I'll bring up my queue. We just got through watching Doctor Who the movie, which was kind of a middle Doctor Who, and the guy who played Doctor Who in this one, it was the only time he ever played Doctor Who. It was in between. It was when the series ended, and when the new series began. There was this long stretch, and this popped up in the middle, and so I kind of wanted to see it, and it wasn't bad. It was
okay.
It wasn't extremely great, but it wasn't horrible.
Okay.
So
it didn't I mean, I'm not a Doctor Who fan, so I really can't say. So,
well, I would say it's the first really modern take on Doctor Who, I think.
Oh, wow.
But it was a TV movie made for the BBC, basically.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was all there was really to it. So
now, would Doctor Who actually, would that be classified as a horror? Does it have horror elements in it? Or?
Especially the earlier ones were more horror than anything else, but it was like horror to scare children. But it was usually pretty much a monster of the week.
Oh, okay. So kind of like Sanctuary and those other. I don't know if you've seen Sanctuary or not, but kind of like that. No,
I've never seen it, but
you might enjoy that. Actually, it's kind of like the Monster of the Week kind of thing. It's about this place that houses all sorts of cryptozoology creatures like wolves and things like that. It's kind of cool. They take care of them. It's almost like a big. Think of it as an occult pet store.
Well, on our disc queue, we have The Thing. We have Captain America, The First Avenger. We have Fright Night.
Oh, the new Fright Night or the old Fright Night? What year?
Hold on. It is 2011.
Okay. May I make a recommendation?
Yeah?
Before you watch that one, watch the original.
Oh. Dan says watch the original. What?
I added it because it has David Tennant.
Oh, it's just the main reason she added it was because it has David Tennant.
Oh, well, there you go. See, it always boils down to schoolgirl crushes.
Hey, I like him too. Then we have War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise version, Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. When you watch Red Riding Hood, we'll need to discuss because I have very mixed feelings about that film.
Well, I mainly want to see it because I really like Gary Oldman.
Oh, I mean, Gary Oldman, let me just say this. Gary Oldman is amazing in pretty much anything he does. And I think the gal that plays Red Riding Hood in it is really cute. She was also in that movie about the time thing being currency or whatever it was.
I haven't seen that yet, but
yeah,
it's on my list.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think you would enjoy that. So what else is on there, horror-wise?
Let's see. War of the Worlds, the original, which used to scare the bejesus out of me when I was a kid.
Right.
Something called The Orphanage.
Oh.
It's a Spanish thriller.
Yes. Guillermo, what's his name? Directed.
Oh, it is?
Same guy that did, I believe, Pan's Labyrinth.
No, this says it's Juan Antonio Bayona is the director of this.
What? The Orphanage? What am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth, exactly. Which was kind of a horror film, actually.
Let's see. We have all the X-Men's.
Okay.
Priest.
Yeah, okay. We can talk about Priest. It's it was interesting. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. Then a bunch of Batmans and some Dinotopia. Then Thor, Green Lantern, Final Destination 5.
Oh, very good. It was all right.
28 days later, then 28 weeks later.
Nice. You should move those up.
Up to the top.
Towards the front of your, up to the close to the top. I think we could have a good discussion.
Paranormal Activity 3. I haven't seen 1 and 2, though.
Well, trust me, you're not missing a lot. Let's put it that way.
My Soul to Take.
My Soul to Take.
It's a Wes Craven.
Really?
Years after the presumed death of a vicious serial killer, children whose birthdays match his supposed death day start to disappear.
Oh.
And Alone in the Dark.
Oh.
Which looks like it has some Giger artwork on the cover.
Alone in the Dark?
A private sleuth who specializes in supernatural phenomena is forced to work with his his archaeologist's ex-girlfriend. He's forced to work with her to defeat a demonic ancient tribe.
Wow. You gotta hate those demonic ancient tribes.
God,
Yeah, that does kind of look like Giger's artwork.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, crap, I didn't even tell you. Oh, my gosh, I can't believe I didn't just jump right in. I scored a signed Giger print.
Awesome.
I did. I was looking for, I was watching the director's cut of Alien, right?
Yeah.
And I was like going, oh, God, this was so amazing. The set work was just so phenomenal. So, when I get on a roll, it's like it's hard to get me off that roller coaster. So I'm like hunting and searching all over eBay, and I found a signed print. They only did a limited number of prints. I think they only did 150, if I remember correctly. Signed prints of Giger's artwork that he did for Alien, and I got a signed copy of the Space Jockey.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, that just came today, as a matter of fact. I can't believe I didn't even remember that to tell you right off the bat.
Now, is he doing all the artwork for the new...
Prometheus?
Yeah.
He's doing some of it, because they did an interview with Ridley Scott, and they did talk about that, and I guess he was consulted. I don't know if he was the main art director, whether they, used his influence, or whether he came to, do some of that. But yes, he is involved.
Okay. Well, on my other queue, my instant queue, let's see, I'll go through here. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Nice.
The Man from Planet X.
Oh, wow. Is that an Ed Wood film?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. The Man from Planet X. Now, have you ever seen X, the man with the X-ray eyes?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude. You really need to see that. It's black and white, and it is wow. It is one of the more powerful black and white films. It almost makes you cry. It's like it's a horror film about this guy that gets his X-ray eyes, right? And it's just how it starts to just like take him over, and it's really sad. It did make me cry, actually. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's really, really good. So, highly recommend X, the man with the X-ray eyes.
Well, let's see. We're going to watch The Monitors. Following an alien invasion and takeover, a passionate band of underground rebels band together in an attempt to overthrow.
Oh, wow.
Freaky Farron fresh out of a mental asylum, the results of her claim that aliens would told her to kill a weatherman. Farron's return home is beset by unexpected events.
Real?
Enter the Void. Oh, I don't think that's horror. They came back. When a group of zombies leave their graves, they are placed in emergency housing while the authorities figure out a plan.
I love how they try to put a synopsis in like 2 sentences.
I know. Lunopolis, in a classic sci-fi thriller setup, 2 independent filmmakers uncover a powerful secret organization controlled by aliens living on the moon.
Yes, I'd heard about that. I have not seen said film, but
American Zombie, Legends of the Bog.
Now you have not seen American Zombie?
No.
Oh, it's really, really good.
Zombies, which you had me put on the queue. I haven't seen yet.
Yes.
Man from Earth.
Preposterous. What is that about?
Man from Earth. What is that about? Jerome Bixby penned the script for this provocative film about a professor who reveals to his colleagues that he's actually a centuries-old caveman.
Why does that sound like Encino Man?
It does, doesn't it?
It really does sound like Encino Man.
Biodome. Ip Man?
Oh, dude, Ip Man is amazing.
Okay.
It's basically, now you got to stick with it. Don't let it throw you for about the first half hour because it kind of takes a little bit to warm up.
Okay.
But it's basically, there's no spoiler. I mean, it kind of, they tell you this in the deal. It's basically the story about the guy who turned out to be the guy who trains Bruce Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's really cool. I mean, definitely, definitely give it some time. Let it warm up because it gets going and then you get sucked in like nobody's business.
Something that's still on my queue, but I've already seen, but I want to leave it there because I love it so much. Night of the Comet.
Nice. That's such a good movie.
I love that movie.
Oh, that is such a great film. I like that movie a lot. Well, that's good. It sounds like you've got a really good list of movies.
Oh, it keeps going. I won't get boring and just keep reading. There's 101 of them on the.
Oh my God.
And number 101 is Quarantine 2 Terminal.
Nice. Very nice. Now, what's the first one that's going to be coming to your house?
Oh, these are all instant watch.
queue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I thought they were like on DVD or something.
No, the first ones I was reading off were all DVDs.
All right. Well, then
the next DVD coming is going to be the remake of The Thing.
Okay. Well, we will talk more about that then when that time comes.
Okay.
Because that is super important for us to discuss.
Okay. But we've discussed it on here before. But then again, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it, so that's how I want to get your opinion.
Okay.
And then we can bash it all over again. Or maybe not. You might like it. I don't know. I'm
going to defend it.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
I'll be the defender. Yeah.
I like it already. Nice. Nice. Oh man! Well, what else is happening in your world?
Well, I would say we still have to come up with our About Us pages, and so I thought it would be really funny and fun if we wrote each other's.
Nice.
And they don't have to have anything to do with reality.
Well, how's that different than any time else that we do stuff?
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm going to, when I write yours, you're going to have been hatched from an egg that they found in a warehouse.
Oh, okay. I'm game for that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
All right. Just to set the stage.
Well, trust me, you're going to be raised by ocelots. So,
okay.
So get ready for that one. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, so that'll be good. Or you know what? Maybe we could almost make this. Well, no, people don't write in anyway. I was going to say we could make it a fan-based thing where they could just throw out random words and we would have to incorporate them into our
Well, if they want to do that, or maybe they could write it for us. But I mean, I'm just happy to get people to click like buttons. This point.
I know. Seriously, good heavens.
But at least they do, and for that, I thank them.
Yes. And we do have some people that, come back and click often when we post pictures and things.
Well, let's see. Oh, geez, 9 minutes ago, your nephew Ed.
Yes.
Erica. Mr. Pat.
Yes, we like Pat.
Man named John.
Is that what he calls himself?
No, I'm not saying the last names.
I am a man named John.
There's and Mary. I want to say her full name because it just sounds so cool.
Well, say her full name and then you can edit it out.
Well, you know what? It's kind of funny because we go back and forth about saying.
I know we do. It's not like. Well, let's put it this way: have we ever had anybody that called or wrote in and said, "Please don't ever say my name again"?
No.
There you go.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, one, and we don't say his last name.
Yes.
Well, Mary B. Moody.
Oh,
Is that a friend of yours or
no? Wait, is that a name or an attitude?
it's a name?
Oh, okay.
But it is. It's a very, very cool name.
It is a good name.
I like the sound of it. Bless you. That was my
Wow.
daughter.
What was that?
That was my daughter sneezing all over her computer.
Oh. Thank goodness for screensavers.
Screensavers?
Man. Yes, it's a mucus screensaver. Hey, it looks just like mucus on my screen. Well, here's some spray.
Hey, it's moving.
It is. Not as cool as flying toasters or fast, but
hey, I wonder if Zombibi is out yet.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll check. Let me check Netflix. Nope.
No, they're still waiting to get all their money up on Kickstarter. Zombibi has raised $8 so far.
Here's one called Zombies with a Z at the end.
Never heard of it.
2004. Out of nowhere, a young woman named Jo suddenly finds herself besieged by a monstrous zombie onslaught. In a desperate quest to save her husband, she has to find a way to fend off countless undead flesh eaters traipsing all over New Jersey.
Wow.
That's actually how they phrased it. Her hopes begin to fade, though, as her friends die one by one, and the clock winds down in this low-budget urban gorathon written and directed by John Backus.
Wait, an urban gorathon?
Urban gorathon.
Nice. Dude, that'd be such a great name for a band.
Urban gorathon, that it would be.
Urban gorathon.
That would be speed metal.
Or like a lead singer of a band.
Yeah, really. My name is Gorathon. Urban Gorathon.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dom, dom. Zombie Mania 2008. Have you ever heard of that one?
Oh.
In this entertaining documentary, filmmaker Donnie Davies explores zombie movie fever, which has gripped audiences since the genre's earliest incarnations at the dawn of cinema to its explosion of popularity in recent decades.
Well, that is true.
Next.
Jerry gives that one yawn up.
Here's one. Oh, I think we talked about this. Zombies, 2008.
I don't think we talked about that, did we?
When an unorthodox drug experiment conducted by a mad scientist transforms the residents of a small town into flesh-eating zombies. Why do you even have to say that? Everybody knows that zombies are flesh-eating.
Right.
It's like saying, turn them all into cars that have wheels.
Right. Well, you know what? Maybe they were, because, there have been some delineations between flesh-eating zombies and brain-eating zombies.
Oh, well.
So maybe.
Okay.
But, they still eat flesh anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I know. What if you had plant-eating zombies?
Yes, vegetarian zombies. Grains. Grains.
Oh, good one.
How cool would that be?
Really?
Dude,
Okay.
we need to make shirts. Maybe they made them already. I should check.
Oh,
Some of the best ideas have already been done.
a motley crew of exotic dancers, pimps, hookers, and johns are forced to take refuge inside a seedy strip club. Helmed by first-time filmmaker Jason Murphy, this zany, tongue-in-cheek horror thriller stars FHM model Jessica Barton and Playboy Playmert Playboy play zombie Holly Winnard.
Oh, I have no idea who she is.
Well, it's
Not that
probably
I
because
would.
they're like young enough to be our children.
Yes, true. I know. How sad is that? That was the one thing. You know, when I was in college and I was looking at like the Playmates, because they were usually always older than I was.
They're older than us, and now they're all children.
But they're like 18 years old, 19 years old, dude. It's like wrong.
It's just wrong. That's why I don't read it anymore.
Oh, I know. I stopped reading it 20 minutes ago. I haven't read a Playboy in a good 15 to 20 minutes.
There's all sorts of them. I don't even know what I clicked to get all these, but there's Oasis of the Zombies.
Oh, good Lord. You know, it's just because you have zombies in the movie does not mean you have to. Okay, go ahead. Lay it on me.
1981, not rated. At the height of World War II, the Nazis buried more than 6 million in gold in the Sahara Desert. Half a century later, Robert Blaibert, that's his name, stumbles onto the secret in his late father's diaries and sets out to find it unaware of the dangers that await. Apparently, it's guarded by zombies.
Underwear?
Did I say underwear?
Yes. That's what I think
Unaware.
Just said that
unaware. Yeah, my daughter was like, underwear?
Yeah.
Underwear of the dangers.
The secret underwear of the damned.
The dangerous underwear that awaits.
Oh, good Lord.
That's
funny. You are tired.
But right next to it is something called Don't Torture a Duckling. It's
Brought to you
horror
by
film.
PETA.
Really? It's 1972. Thomas Milan and Barbara Boucher star in one of director Lucio Fulci. I'm pronouncing that.
Oh,
Most
yes.
disturbing horror films in
Disturbing.
rural underwear.
Again?
Rural Sicily, Italy. A psychotic killer is on the rampage, performing a series of shocking child murders for which there are many suspects. Oh, I don't think I'd want to see that.
Well, I'd watch that. Just because I'm that way. You know, it really does. Lately, I have noticed it is really taking a lot to disturb me. Maybe I'm just desensitized, but...
Well, yeah.
yeah, there you go. Didn't want to say anything, but yep, pretty much.
Well, I mean,
No,
you sat through Human Centipede 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I didn't even like Centipede 2, and I watched it twice.
Yeah.
So that must tell you something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why why do I do that to myself, Jerry? You can be my shrink for a minute.
I don't know. So many people just love this. Like, I don't even know what to say, because I'm sure that most of our audience loves watching all these horror films.
Yeah.
So I'm the odd one here.
Oh, well. See, that's why we're friends. Is because we have similar yet different interests.
Can you hear the? No, I was going to say, can you hear the geese?
No.
I have a bunch of geese outside, and they're all trying to be part of the show.
Oh, right. Everyone's a critic.
Zombie Woman of Satan.
Oh, good Lord. That had to be like a 1970s or 1980s.
No, it's horribly sooner than that.
What?
2009.
Oh, good Lord.
After her sister is kidnapped by a cult, rock singer A rock singer sets out to find her, only to encounter a bloodthirsty flock of busty zombies led by Satan.
Wow. Now, see, if Satan really was going to do something like that, why would he even use zombies?
He would use politicians.
I think so. Well, there you go. Same thing. Zombies, politicians.
Oh yeah, there's a connection I never made before.
Dude, that was so obvious, though.
It was too obvious.
No, that's probably why.
Oh
my gosh. Well, that's exciting. So there's some great movies coming up. I am very excited, FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Shadows coming out next week. I know some of our viewers have expressed negative opinions of it, but I'm thinking it's going to be okay, because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Johnny Depp has done anything that has been so horrible that he has been embarrassed of it, that we know of.
I would hazard to say Willy Wonka.
You think he'd be embarrassed of Willy Wonka?
Oh, well, I don't know. I was embarrassed of Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even watch it, and I was embarrassed of it. Because that wasn't very good.
It wasn't. And the funny thing is, it was creepy. So
yeah,
as a horror movie, it worked.
Yeah, he was creepy, Willy Wonka. I mean, I know that he modeled himself after Marilyn Manson, but it's like, can you take that style and maybe add a little bit of whimsy to it? Because he was almost like a, kind of like if Marilyn Manson had Asperger's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
he's like socially awkward, but he dresses funny, and he's kind of a genius, and I don't know. It just seems like, yeah.
You know, I hadn't heard the connection to Marilyn Manson until, actually just recently.
Oh.
But to me, and even though he denied it, he always seemed very much like he was channeling Michael Jackson.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could see that. Sure.
I mean, the mannerisms, the quiet voice, and I mean, nobody doubts that Michael Jackson was a genius of sorts, but he was also awkward and weird and kind of creepy too.
Yes. You are correct. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's a good analogy. I think he probably did channel both those people when he was thinking of it, because he totally looked like Marilyn Manson, but
kind of looked like Michael Jackson too.
Yeah, he did. I know. Oh man, good Lord, we could get in so much trouble if we pursued this conversation any further.
But the funny thing is so when I was watching like the trailers for Dark Shadows, the way he's portraying the vampire reminds me of Willy Wonka.
He does. You were absolutely correct. He does kind of have that Willy Wonka thing going with Barnabas Collins.
He does.
I hope this is not his. You know how, like, when a comedic actor or someone finds a shtick?
Yeah.
I hope this is not his shtick.
I hope so, too.
Because it's, honestly, if Barnabas Collins is going to be Willy Wonka, I may have to just protest the movie afterwards. I'll stand outside with a picket sign. I
want to see it, though. I do want to see this.
Oh, yeah. I will definitely go see it. I mean, I will probably... I won't be as forward-thinking as to do the midnight show.
No, I'm not going to do that.
But I will go see Prometheus on a midnight show.
Maybe.
I don't care how jacked up I am the next day. That one I want to be in line and say, there's not many, let's put it this way. The last movie I stayed up, well, was that the last movie? No. How sad is this? I went and stood in line to see the Dick Tracy remake.
Dick Tracy? What?
There you go. That should say it all, people. Madonna, Warren Beatty, when they redid Dick Tracy, the movie.
Oh! I thought you were saying they remade that movie.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, they should, and then resold the tape. Yes. Sadly, I was at the midnight show for that. But the most recent film, the last film that I went and saw that was way earlier than I should have been. Remember when they released Matrix Revolutions, the last of the Matrix trilogy?
Yeah.
They did it in such a way that they released it to coincide with the night opening in Europe.
Oh, interesting.
So it was, I'm not even kidding you, my friend, it was like 5:30 in the morning California time.
Oh, wow.
So I got up at like 4:45, and I go down there. It's me and my buddy. I've got like 3 or 4 friends who said they want to go do this. So we're like standing there, like we're all just dragging tired, and we're sitting there eating buttered popcorn and drinking Dr. Pepper at 5 in the morning, watching Matrix Revolutions.
That's a good breakfast.
Yeah, sure. On some planet. On planet Defibrillator, maybe. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore.
I was going to say that would be a good breakfast if you were Alf, but then again, he ate cats.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I kind of miss Alf. Do you think they're going to bring him back?
I don't think they are.
I think that would be a funny show if they brought Alf back.
They should bring Alf back as a movie.
There you go, the Alf movie.
Yeah, and have it semi-serious.
with Willem Dafoe as Alf. Now, you do know what Alf stands for, correct?
Alien life form.
There you go. Very good. All right. I just didn't know if I was the only one that knew that. Yeah, that would actually be funny. Do Alf like in, like maybe get the guy that did Gollum to, be the motion actor for that. And,
yeah. Or maybe Dobby.
Dobby, there you go. Who looks amazingly like Prince Charles.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
But that would actually be very good. I think that's actually a very, very good point.
That would be awesome if it was like just campy enough, but very straight faced.
Right. Exactly.
Just do it. This is serious.
Well,
aliens are here.
If you want Alf, bring him on. Let's start a petition. I mean, that's how they got Family Guy back. So, dude, check this out. Like, I was over at Archie McPhee, and do you realize how much zombie stuff they have?
Oh yeah, they have more zombie stuff than that Geek place.
Yeah, Think Geek. Although Think Geek, well, they do carry some of their stuff. But the funniest thing I saw on there, I was browsing through just because I like that crap. So
I know, so do I.
and one of the things I found, which was the coolest thing, and I think I want to get this for my car, they have a dashboard zombie that has a bobblehead on it. It's really cool. He's green, and he's got like a bloodstained shirt, and you can put him on your dash, I suppose.
Is it just a bobblehead?
Well, he's standing there, and it's like a little dashboard Jesus that you would put on your dashboard.
So it's a dashboard zombie.
It's a dashboard. So I'll put a link to it.
Is it a dashboard zombie Jesus?
Well, no, it looks. It looks more like a dashboard zombie.
Ronald Reagan.
Well, no, not even that. He's got half his brain exposed. I was gonna say Christopher Walken, but it kind of looks like Christopher Walken, I suppose.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't carrying a surfboard.
That's true. But they've got like zombie everything.
Well, I know they've got remote control zombies that walk.
Yeah, they got remote. Well, yeah, they do. I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah.
He's kind of expensive though. He's $25.
For remote control? That's not bad.
Saying. Well, you'd think for something dead walking around if you
Hey, he's got legs. That's like high tech.
And the funniest part is, not only do they have zombies, but they have this is the best. They have a collection of horrified B-movie victims.
Oh yeah.
So like you can have the zombies walking around and like the girl on the ground holding her arm up, like no. But I love Archie McPhee. I think they have. Honestly, I have been a customer of Archie McPhee since the '80s.
Oh yeah. They used to advertise in the back of comic books.
Oh yeah, dude! I had they had in one of their catalogs a wooden, what was it, like a fake bomb that planes would drop out for testing.
Oh yeah.
I remember buying one of those, and I got it, and I thought, well, where the hell am I going to put this now? But it doesn't matter; it's still pretty damn cool. But I like
make a lamp out of it.
It's true. Make a real bomb out of it. Just hollow it out.
Oh, that would be awful.
Fill it with gunpowder. I'm sure that's not what they intended.
Can you imagine that? Take a fake-looking fake bomb and make it into a real bomb,
and no one would know.
and then hand it to a terrorist, and then he blows himself up.
Oh, I kill you.
I kill you.
So yeah. So all that to say is, Archie McPhee, I wish you had a store in Arizona because I'd probably want to work there.
That would be an awesome part-time job. Have you seen the videos that they make?
They make great videos.
They're so silly and cheesy that they're awesome.
Well, see, that's the thing you got to love about them is the fact that they know who they are, they know who their clientele is, and they're good with that.
And their clientele is surprisingly erudite.
Yes. Wow. They are surprisingly erudite. Whatever that means. So, if you're looking for zombie stuff or bacon stuff...
or absinthe stuff.
Or absinthe stuff, well, they probably got some... I think they do have absinthe stuff, too, don't they?
That's how we were originally trying to get them to...
Oh, that's right, because they have
absinthe-flavored...
floss and lip balm and soap. Ooh, absinthe-flavored soap.
Why do they have flavored soap in the first place?
I don't know. That's just wrong.
I know some shampoos taste like I want to eat them.
Yes, now that is true. But
that's just wrong. There was once, and I know I'm going off into Mr. Tangent land, but my ex had shampoo that smelled exactly like chocolate shake.
What?
Or, no, maybe not chocolate. It was some sort of chocolatey chocolate. And, it smelled so good. It just make you mouth water, especially when you're, like, craving chocolate. And then you, like, rub it in your hair. What the hell?
I don't know.
It was even black.
Ew. That's wrong.
Chocolate yes. Black.
Well, I know, but
still. Dark brown.
All right. Now, one thing they do have here that I just actually... just added to my Pinterest page is, and I'm going to post this on the Zombie Beach site too because it's so damn cool. It is Slicey the Pig dashboard wiggler. You can only imagine, my friend, what Slicey the Pig must look like. Basically, it's a pig cutting himself in half on your dashboard, and he's smiling. It's like right out of a Stephen King novel. I'm not even kidding you. So go. Are you on the computer right now?
Yeah.
Go to the Zombie Beach page and you'll see it because it's.
Why you see that?
It's all kinds of wrong. It's like this is like probably the most wrong thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
How cool is that?
I'm going to totally use that as the featured image for this episode.
I think you should. Slicey the Pig.
Well, I'll just link it right back to Archie McPhee.
Oh, good Lord.
They can pay us later.
Yeah, exactly. Just send us a Slicey the Pig.
Yeah, really.
That'd be the thing. It's like, we're trying to like monetize things and we can't because everything that we like want to monetize, it's like we just want the product. It's like, It's like, oh, no, we'd love to have you as an advertiser, but could we please have a Slicey the Pig? All right. We'll extend your contract for another 6 months for another Slicey the Pig.
Slicey the Pig. But here's, I always wanted to like get someone like Archie McPhee as a sponsor. And then we could get stuff to give away. But every time we have stuff to give away, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. So,
or maybe they do. They just don't. I think what it is everybody's used to a radio program. And when the radio program has a giveaway, you have to dial it right now. And then everybody else just kind of assumes, well, it's already gone.
Well, but I mean, we tried that when we were giving away the iPod. Remember?
I know.
It's like,
it took us, 6 months to get away?
It took us... They came out with the iPod 12 by the time we gave that iPod away.
We're like, hey, all you had to do is just enter, and we'll give away the sign. And it's like nobody would enter.
Well, no, we just said once it hits 200, we'll pick somebody. We kept picking them, and no one would call back to win their prize.
Yeah, we finally gave it away to Lori, didn't we?
Lori got the green iPod. So there you go, Lori. Maybe you'll get a Slicey the Pig. How cool would that be?
She'd like it.
I know. See, this is the thing. Our hardcore listeners would be, oh, hell yes, I want a Slicey the Pig for my car. Bastards.
Who wouldn't?
Give me the damn pig.
Pigs are awesome.
All right. Well, there you go. Archie McPhee, we're going to be contacting you here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because we love you. And, well.
Because you're awesome.
And we want a Slicey the Pig. Well, you know what? Why don't we do some shout-outs?
Oh, yeah. We already did, actually.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Wow, then we're good to go.
Oh, okay. Well, let me do a quick read the statement for a Super Focus tape.
Oh,
one.
yes. I guess we could throw in the zombie commercial again if we.
I guess we could. Okay. Well, oh, great. Well,
people like that. People like zombies. They like commercials. So we give them the best of both worlds.
Yeah, people like commercials.
I know. That was an advertising slogan if ever I heard one.
No. Hey, we try to make it funny, but we do have to come up with another one soon.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, so I'll throw we'll say goodbye to everybody. We'll throw the commercial in, and then afterwards I'm going to take us out with a very special song.
Oh, what do you have for us?
It's called, and I'm not sure, I may have actually played it on here before, but if I had, it's been a year or two. It's called How Come I Can't See You in My Mirror by this guy named Tony O'Kay.
Is it about vampires?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
But the funny thing is, I was in the press. I was on the college paper at Delta.
Yeah.
And this record came in as a demo, and along with a bunch of other ones. And I took him home and I was listening to him. And I absolutely fell in love with this record. I love this.
Wow.
And he's had like 2 or 3 other ones come out, and none of them ever made it big. But as a songwriter, he writes songs for other people, and they have made it big. And that's what, he's still a millionaire. But he's from like Visalia or something.
Really?
Know? Yeah. And so he's a Central California raised on the farm guy. And he's just funnier than hell. And we don't have permission to play this or anything, but I'm sure if he's out there somewhere, I don't think he's going to care. He'll probably just thank us for playing it because...
Exactly. Well, we will break the rules this one time.
Yeah. I mean, and it's... You can buy it now because everything's available on iTunes now.
Right.
But it's the first time in 30 years you'd be able to get it.
Well, there you go.
So everybody, if you like this song, go out and find the rest of Tony O'Kay's stuff.
Yes, because Tony is okay by us.
Is that a zombie in your gun sights or a live uninfected person? You don't want to make a bad judgment call because either can lead to disaster. That's why we recommend donning a pair of Super Focus eyeglasses before you pull the trigger. Yep, it was a zombie. Thank you, Super Focus. Super Focus recommended eyewear for the zombie apocalypse. For more information, go to www.superfocus.com or call 800-900-3700.